start back up again. Oh wait,
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think once it's over.
That is nice. Why can't we just let it run?
Yeah.
It was Sunday night, and he said the system's not set up to run that long. So.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Cool. Well, that is super easy. So now I know how to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was kind of nervous too. I'm like, I didn't text that, but I'm not. Yeah, no, they've done a really good job at simplifying those. Have you been to the nutrition service before? Yes. Do you know how it comes? I don't know if it'll be a little longer than the Shabbat or maybe less. I don't know how that's going to factor in, but I mean, some of them are not super long. Yeah. I think the idea is service and then we'll have dinner. Yeah. Holiday and Shabbat meal. So I don't think it's accessible long. Right. Yeah. That's sort of what the lights. Oh, what did you say? The lights. Yeah. Yeah, was pretty. Oh, you're there. Well, that doesn't even look like all of them. Maybe the rest on the other side.
I'm Leo. So everything is. So I came here to supposedly to do what I really don't do. Well, I can go back at 8:30. Okay, you want to turn on everything or come back here?
Oh, yeah, you should probably cut back.
At 8:30 a.m.
If that's when Dennis, if that's the time.
So can you text me because I'm working on by the computer. So if you don't turn on all the stuff, you text me or no, sorry. Hey, come back. 786 312 40. So whenever you need those, let me know.
Do what we're supposed to do. Plan on doing it once you hear from us.
Yeah. Okay. So I gotta go back to your.
Yes.
You must,
Yeah.
And Sunday.
Okay.
And Sunday.
And Sunday too, yeah. Okay, have a great time. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So I know, do you want, what should you do? How will we do this tomorrow?
That seems to be how it goes. Whenever we get started. Yeah, the idea of the usher is once, you don't want the rabbi and the mark or your ark opener on page 70, you want the ark opener. Yeah. Walking up to the, the idea is the, yeah. But I think the security is supposed to be So this one's important. This one, at the very least, you can describe it, right, or a little bit of this. Historically, it goes congregations here, you forget ownership.
Okay, so then let's, can we come through what you
Only very.
I don't want to send a text that since you said that north, so that makes north. So Frank, we're like, but she keeps saying, any times, you know, but yeah. But she like, we know each other from, so we're So how about this? We're going to do this.
This for solar system, that's a little small. This requires skating up to 45 long. It's been a key use. Yeah, so you want to find that.
Are you all right? I see you, bro.
Yeah, sure. Hi, hey, how are you? Good, how are you? Sorry, nice to see you. How was your summer? You can't, right? Yeah. 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 Good. Sure. Yeah. I haven't seen Mark for a while. Right. Yeah, well, good to see you. Welcome. Hello. No.
Well, yeah, are you, you haven't seen you in a while, but are you?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so tonight we have something tonight.
Also, regular Friday, but I'm sure some extra stuff for the renovation.
Okay. Tonight, tomorrow, I'm gonna hear, then. I'd like to get started. See. And then, second day,
The only one. Yeah, what was that on? Not seeing it.
maybe tonight.
Nice.
Yeah, I was saying.
Because if you want to make a photocopy, now we'll find. Not long. Accessible. No, I couldn't either, and that's the size of formats to fit onto one piece of paper. It's okay.
Yes. And I have because he's going to come.
This
Close on date.
is a spreadsheet with the assigned honors.
Oh, okay.
Just thinking, trying to find a good spot to keep it up here as reference. Some of the little end tables. Oh, is that the announcements and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably a good spot.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, a few of us have printed copies and brought them, but just
Okay.
as backup for yourself and the rabbi.
Yeah, that'd be good.
You want to have an idea of who's coming up. It's okay. Okay, thanks.
Is there anything tonight like that?
I don't believe so now. Yeah, there's a yellow folder right there that marks. Are you sitting here?
Just right, probably people.
You're sitting here. Oh,
That's so fun. Thanks. They should be here.
Do you want to sit here? Do you want to sit further up?
This is just fine.
Okay. We'll be looking at a mini tonight. Yeah, that's what I said, we'll be looking at a mini. It's like this isn't a holiday.
So,
Strange.
Like on Saturday.
Right, right. And don't look for me at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, because I'm not gonna be here. Later. Thank you.
so, the little hurricane
Yeah,
is the Shabbos.
who is it?
I think he works for Dory on a market.
Uh-huh,
But he was a local American.
uh-huh, that's wonderful.
Up to local American, and he's got a year. And it's a little steps from the rabbi making a big deal.
Right.
So Josh called me today, very good story. We've had somebody here to, we've been, let me walk through, those highs around, rights and things.
Okay.
And I think the time our system, whatever. But I've been told to do the streaming.
Okay, and then we tell them about, oh, no, Jeff Klein's doing lights, right? Okay.
So, that has to be done.
Is he coming in after service to share the launch?
But really, and he's got, everybody's at the help.
Yeah.
That we should text them.
Oh, okay. Right.
I said, I'll have 30 people here. I said, we can go. He said, we can't.
Hello, Shana Tova. How are you? How you doing? Yes? Amazing! You look amazing. Great. This is a friend Alyssa. She said you those for Rosh Hashanah.
Many happy birthday.
Oh, man, you too. New young man. Amazing to see you. Wow. How are you? Shana Tova. So, so this is my stuff here, so why don't you put it in my here? This way. I won't get to sit anyway, so.
Yeah.
Where's Valerie usually sit? Say school?
She's gonna say the blessings here.
Yeah, but I mean, where should we go?
Oh, I have no idea. Usually she sits there, but maybe she'll sit here. So in a few minutes, I'm going to have some water. Do we need this thing here? We're not using this, right? Yeah. This is a mic that should go there, is that it?
Hello.
you want.
Especially like when I saw. I go with
And also excellent. And we're just looking from Syria, only practice, and he had some relatives come over and see that.
No, I didn't want to respond, but a lot of, gosh, those videos.
So I don't want to start late. We are going to do Mincha before Ma'ariv. And page 430. 430 is Mincha. And Mincha usually starts with Ashrei, so 430.
What book are you reading, Rabbi?
Ashrei.
What book?
The High Holiday.
Okay.
They put everything in the same book. How convenient is it? We make it easy for people.
Pretty convenient.
How convenient.
Thank you.
And it's on that book, it's on page 430.
Got
I will wait until you have it.
it. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Are you opening your book to page 430?
So that's,
Okay, I'm gonna start. Is everybody in the lobby inside so we can spread the love and the joy? You can be seated. You can be seated. Page 431, actually. I'm sorry. אשר יש בביתך, אולי הללו חסר, אשר שכחלו שם שדני קראתי לדוד. שומר אדוני כל אוהביו ואת כל השומרים השם ישמע תהילת אדוני ידבר לי ויברך כל עשה שומר לעולם ועד ואנחנו נברך ים וידבר עד עולם הללויה. Page 432, we rise for Chatzi Kaddish, 432. יתגדל ויקדש ורבה, ועלמד ייקח יקוטי בימים, וקוטי ויכון וקים יכון, וחיינו בבית ישראל, ורק ולא בזמן יאמרו אמן. יהש מרבה וברך לעולם ולעולם המדיין, ורב אשתבח תיקום ורומי, ונעשה ביתנה, ותביא ביתנה שכנשם וילכו, לעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה ושפחתה ורמתה, דאמר ועלמה ואילו אמן. We are going to do Chiti Kedusha, that means that we start together on page 433, and after the Kedusha, page 434, we continue silently. ברתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, האל הגדול הגיבור הנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וגודע הכל, וזוכי חסדי אבות, ומביא גואל לבני בניהם למען שמו ואהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם. אל תגיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיים מתים ואתה ולהושיע להוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים וחסד, מחיים מתים ולחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים, ומביא ממונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בגיבורות ומידו ולך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישוע, ונאמן אתה לחיות מתים, ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיה המתים. נקדש שמך בעולם כשם שמגישים אותו בשמי מערוך, ככתוב על ינקך וכרזה, זה ואמר, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות, ולברוך את ידו, ברוך יאמרו, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו, ולברוך שלך כתוב לאמור, אם לא אדוני לעולם לא יצאו לדור אדוני למידה, לדור אדוני גיגול לך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש בשבחך, אלוהים במדינו שלהם והייתי מן הגדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
Kaddish Shalem is on page 441. You may continue. יתכתב וקדש שמרבה ואמרה נברח יהודי ונלך מרודה וחייכו נוגע לכל וחיה לכל בית ישראל בעגלה בזמן ימינו אמן. יש מרבה מברך לעולם ולמאמיה יתבאמר שלמה ויפרנו דומה ינשא ויתדע ותגידנה שמרושע ויפור לילה מכל בירתה ושירתה ושבחתה מלחמתה דאמירה ואמרים אמן. תקבל תיאות מו ובאות לכל ישראל גנבה ברודי בשמי ואמר אמן. יש למה רבה מת שמי וחי מלא לכל ישראל ואמר אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו וכל ישראל ואמרו אמן. We are going to say silently, Aleinu, page forward. Oh, we can sing if you like it. Aleinu Shabbat Adonai, Hakol Atavegel Ula Yisrael V'Ishti, Shalom Asam Yudei Ha'atzot, V'lo Asam Yishpetot Ha'adama, Shalom Asam Yudei Ha'adam, V'lo Ha'adam Ha'adam, V'anach V'kol Yudei Mishpat V'yem לפני הקדוש ברוך הוא. אדוני ימלוך לעולם You may be seated, mourners and those observing yard sign. Please remain standing for the mourners' Kaddish, which is found on page 443. יתקדם וקדש שם רבה, בעלמא דברך יהודה וימליך מלכותה, בחייכו ובימיכו ובחיי לכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי שם רבה מבורך ולעולם ולבימיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ותחומה ויתנשא, ויתדע ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי לקדושה ולגדול. לעילה מכל ביחתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירה ועלמא ואמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו והכל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, והוא יעשה שלום עלינו, והכל ישראל ואמרו אמן. You may be seated. Just 1 second.
Well, we'll have 2 sides, so.
Try a different one. Try a different one.
Yeah, I do remember that one being especially
Oh,
sticky.
because the latch upside.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Push.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I am starting on page 2 and the left side to seek renewal. On this night, O God, we have come into your house to pray in your sanctuary. But if the heavens are merely your throne, if the earth is but your footstool, if the heaven of heavens cannot contain you, how much less this house built by mere human hands? Yet although your dwelling place is every place, and although you can be sought and found in any place, it is to this place that we come most confidently to seek renewal in your purifying presence. We can turn to page 4. Prior to this, we are going to have candle lighting. I would like to ask my wife Valerie and our friend Alyssa to come up.
We need to do like 4 times. Just click. Just click. Just click.
Amen.
Baruch atah Baruch
continue a song on page 4, the song for Friday, the song for Shabbat. Mizmor Shabbat.
Litmor shir liyom hashabbat, Odo Adonai, uzamer l'simcha el yom hakipa boker haskaka, emunatcha ba'aleinu, odalei azor aleinu. Karana before the Kabbalah Sakaya the Karana, and Magatu Basakarana, around 2 months ago, Katai, all your days, all your being, and so forth. You brought a shame on Sally. Oh, I have and the Ishmatamadaya, the Tamarum, Leola, Piggy, Naira, Nike, Naira, it's hard to call I have and the Crown. Tearing your Shamarana, Vetera, Vene, Shure. Tzadikata Maribra Eres Balvano Yediska Shetulim Behet Adonai Behatrot Elohim Yafriku Oh, Yenu Beseva, Eshenim Verananim, Ehu, Lehaki, Yashar Adonai, Suri, Velo Havlatabo. Ikolod ma'im rabim ha'atiri v'ishpereyaha ha'atir b'maram Adonai edutachanavu me'od lehevetachanaha ha'kodesh Adonai li'orech yamihi.
We continue on page 26 for mourners Kaddish, mourners and those observing yard site. They may rise for the mourners Kaddish on page 26. יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא תברח ילותה וימליך מלכותה, בחייכו ובימיכו ובחיילכו בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמן. יהא שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולקיים, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי לקדושה ברכו לילה ולילה מכל גיחתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דם ים בעלמא ויבוא אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו והכל ישראל ויבוא אמן. עושה שלום ויאמר ויעשה שלום עלינו והכל ישראל ויאמרו amen. We turn to page 5. This is a Baruch, and prior to the Baruch, we hear a melody like a nigun, the melody of the high holy days. And this melody is ingrained in our collective memory. Whenever we hear this melody, we know, our soul, our body knows that we are entering into the high holy days. It's like magic. And if we align ourselves, we can align with the vibration that is happening in the universe. The energy is so very powerful. We can just grab this incredible divine energy that is very low, close to us. And we can grab it and take it inside and hug it and keep it for this whole year and use it whenever we wish. And so align yourself with this melody. Close your eyes and listen to this melody. And you can state your intentions. You can state your intentions. You can decide to rectify what needs to be rectified. Purge what needs to be purged. And build upon our spiritual successes. Baruch, page 5, please rise.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorash Le'olam Abad.
Be seated. Third line of page 5.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech asher b'dibro v'arivarti bo b'nei ksharim v'teshuva v'shayim u'madali v'snei v'sadir akol gabim v'mishodei perek yeker tzno v'yom v'layla v'elo mifnei poshet v'hem poshet mifnei or u'mahavir yom u'mevi layla u'mavdil ben yom u'ben layla Adonai tzivahot shemo El Chai v'Kayam Tamid lo kaleinu l'olam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai Amarim Aravim
Amen. Page 6.
Ahavat olam et Yisrael Orgamenu v'hamnagayim avalayla v'ahavatcha al tasir b'menu li'olamim Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael.
Amen.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ahavatcha et Adonai Elohecha, v'chol levacha v'chol nafshecha, u'v'chol me'odecha. V'hayu hadvarim ha'ela asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alavavecha v'shinatam levanecha v'divartam v'shitacha v'betecha u'v'lechtecha b'derech u'shofrecha u'kumecha u'shartano yatecha V'hayu l'totafot b'neinecha, u'ptatam ha'mezuzot b'techa, u'b'yisharecha.
Page 7.
V'haya. Adonai Elohechem Echad.
Bottom of page 7. Middle of page 8.
U'malchuto v'ratzon kiblu aleichem Moshe u'Miriam u'bnei Yisrael echanahu shira v'simcha rabah v'amru kulam mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai mi chamocha ne'akodesh Adonai Eloheinu, Baruch atah Adonai, Gal Yisrael.
Page 9.
Hashkiveinu, Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, Amideinu Malkeinu l'chaim, U'kosavenu Zukat Shalom Nafal, V'takanei, V'tzadok, Shir Mashmachal Ushmor Tzeiteinu, Einu l'chaim l'shalom, E'ata b'yad olam, Ufros aleinu Sukat Shalomecha, Baruch atah Adonai, Haparei Sukat Shalom, Aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לכבודם ברית עולם. איי 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 בני ובני ישראל עוד יראה העולם כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים והארץ וביום השביעי שבת וינפש. שבת שלום,
Shabbat Shalom.
שבת שלום,
Shabbat Shalom. Shana Tova.
שנה טובה,
Shana Tova.
שנה טובה.
We continue page 10. Sound the shofar on a feast day, on the new moon when it is hidden. For it is Israel's law, a decree of the God of Jacob.
Tiku b'chodesh shofar, v'kesel yom hageinu, ki chok leYisrael hu, mishpat leElohei HaKol.
Continue with Chatzikadosh, page 10.
Yikra v'yikra, shemei rabah, v'yaman divrach v'tevion lichmachutei, v'chayachon v'yamachon tei kol beit Yisrael. V'agala u'v'izman karib, v'imadru, Amen.
Yeshemei
V'yitadar v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'richu le'ela mikol birkata v'shirata tushbehata v'ne'emata damiran ve'alma ve'meru. Amen.
We remain standing at the sound of the Mida is found on page 11. Elisana will sing the first line before the Amida. Ufi agi
Hananana Svatai Tika. Hananana Ufiagi. Ufiagi Teila Techa. Hananana Hashem. Hananana Svatai Tika. Hananana Ufiagi. Ufiagi Teila Techa. Hananana Hashem. Hananana Svatai Tika. Hananana Ufiagi. Ufiagi Teila Techa. Send the meet on page 11.
Well, if you can, return to page 18 and remain standing for the Vayechulu and the main Sheva, page 18.
ויחולו השמיים והארץ, וכל צבאם, ויכל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה, וישפוט ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה. ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי, ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק, ואלוהי יעקב. האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, בונה שמיים וארץ. מגן אבות
בדברו, מחיה מתים במאמרו, המלך הקדוש שאין כמוהו, המניח לעמו ביום שבת ראשו. כי בם רצה להניח להם, כי בם רצה להניח להם, לפניו לעבוד ביראה ופחד, ונותן לשמור בכל יום תמיד מן הברכות. אל ההודעות, אדון השלום, מקדש השבת ומברך שביעי, ומניח קדושה לעמידוש נאוני, זכר למעשה בראשית.
אלוהינו, אלוהי אבותינו, רצנו פתנו,
קדשנו במצוותיך ותחקנו בתורתך, שרנו מטובך ושמחנו בשבועתך, ותעלה ליבנו לאורך באמת.
תהנהלנו, אדוני אלוהינו, ואהבה ורצון שבת קודשך, וינוחו בישראל, מקדשי שמך. ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש את השבת.
Page 19, קדיש הלל.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבי, ויעמד דברי קראתי ולתמלכותי, והיכון יומכם לחיי כל בית ישראל, והגלה בזמן קדמי ואמרו, אמן. יש שמי רבי יתברך וישתבח יתפאר יתמם יתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי דקדושה, וברכו לעילא מכל ברכתה ושירתה תשבחתה ונחמתה תמירה בימה ואמרו, אמן. תתקבל צלתון ובתהון דכל ישראל קודם אבותון ישמעי ואמרו, אמן. יהי שלום רב ישמעי וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו, אמן. ועושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו,
Amen. You may be seated. Now we turn to page 23 in the English. May be your will, Lord our God and God of our ancestors, that this year, 5784, be one of balanced and mindful growth for us as individuals, for our families, and our communities. May we return next year in good health and in appreciation of a year of greater peace, a year in which we deepened our lives through learning and the performance of mitzvot. A year in which we were conscious of the divine presence. A year in which we strengthened our shared commitment to Tikkun Olam, the betterment of the world. In your great kindness, aid us, Lord our God, to embrace this Rosh Hashanah with love and overwhelming joy as a gift from you. Through the celebration of this sacred Rosh Hashanah, may we attain a full and true faith. Help us to gather together the sparks of holiness within ourselves as we join with all the people of Israel congregating from their individual homes and joining together on these holy days of Rosh Hashanah to bless your sacred name. Good Shabbos and good Yantav, Gitayor, Gebet Tayor. That means a good year and a blessed year, just in case. Not everybody understands Yiddish, so this is a basic Yiddish that we should all commit to memory, right? You know that, right? Yes. Oh, Baruch Hashem. Yamim Noraim, the days of awe. What is the work that we're supposed to do? We all know. Teshuvah. Within Teshuvah, what do we have? Asking for forgiveness, right? As difficult as asking for forgiveness may be, granting forgiveness is just as hard, perhaps sometimes even harder. I will never be able to forgive him for what he did. I can never talk to her again. You know, we say things like this sometimes, or if we don't say it, we may think it. How can you do this to me? If asking for forgiveness is a key to begin the new year on the right foot, granting forgiveness is the key that opens the door to a year of blessings. There is a surprising prayer in the prayer book. It's called the Kriyat Shema Shel Hamita. It's a prayer that we recite, or that is maybe recited before going to bed. And it starts with something beautiful. I hereby forgive anyone who angered or antagonized me, or who sinned against me, whether he or she did so accidentally, willfully, carelessly, or purposely, whether through speech, deed, or thought, whether in this lifetime or another lifetime. This paragraph is remarkable. This is not a Kabbalistic hidden prayer. It is part of mainstream Judaism. And what is remarkable is that we learned here that reincarnation, it is not the topic of what I talk tonight, but reincarnation is part of mainstream Judaism. This is part of Jewish doctrine. And there are many books that teach us about this. But let's get back about forgiveness. I hereby forgive anyone who angered and antagonized, whether this person did it purposely or not, even in thought, without even speaking anything. I'm forgiving this person in any lifetime. Can you imagine the power of saying such a thing and actually feeling it? You go to bed, you sleep the sleep of angels, and you wake up light, ready to start the day in an incredible way. And the tradition, therefore, teaches us that peace in our life really starts with peace inside, with this inner peace. Granting forgiveness unleashes amazing powers. And on Rosh Hashanah, it is the key that opens up the gates to a beautiful year. Let me tell you a story. And it is a true story. It's not a personal story, but it is a true story. Joey was born in Cleveland, Ohio. He was born to a life of privilege, and as it sometimes happens, he decided to rebel when he turned 19. He dropped out of college and announced to his widowed father that he was taking off to India in search of enlightenment. Sensitive and intelligent, his father showed patience. Okay. He showed tolerance and he showed love. But when Joey revealed that he had decided not to be Jewish anymore, his father snapped. Now you need to understand that Joey's father, his name was Adam Rickless, was a Holocaust survivor. His entire family had been murdered by the Nazis, and he had to endure the hardships of 3 concentration camps. When he learned that he was a sole survivor of his family, he had silently pledged that the religion of his relatives had died for would not die with him. So in Cleveland, he had clung fiercely to his Jewish identity. He sent his son to Hebrew school and made sure Joey would carry his legacy. But now that Joey announced that he was scorning Judaism, making a mockery of his family's losses, that was too much to handle. Get out of here, he screamed at Joey. Get out of my home and never come back. You are not my son. I disown you from my heart, from my soul, and from my life. I never want to see you again. Well, that's just fine with me, Joey shouted back, because I never want to see you again either. So Joey went to India and traveled from guru to guru, seeking wisdom and spirituality. After 6 years, Joey bumped into an old classmate. They embraced and they shared their experiences, and suddenly Joey's friend became serious. He said, "I'm so sorry about your dad." You see, there was no way for Joey to know that his father had passed away a few months ago. His father had died of a heart attack, and Joey said, "No, it's not a heart attack." And as his eyes were welling up with tears, he said, "More of a broken heart, I'm sure. And I'm the cause. I killed him. I killed my own father." Shortly after this, Joey decided to visit Israel. He felt a pull. He just had to go. He wanted to go to the wall. He knew that people consider this site the holiest place in Jerusalem and in Judaism. And it's where God's presence is stronger than any other place in Israel. It's where people from all over the world go to pray, to petition to God, to ask for miracles. What Joey wanted to do more than ever was to pray for his father's forgiveness. So Joey went to Jerusalem and he approached the wall with trepidation. Put his arm on the wall, creating a private space. And he started praying, and he sobbed, "Oh, Dad, how I wish I could ask for your forgiveness. How I wish I could tell you how much I loved you. How much I regret all the pain I caused you. I didn't mean to hurt you, Dad. I was just trying to find my own way. You meant everything to me, Dad. I wish I could tell you that." And when Joey finished praying, he turned around at a loss at what to do next. This is when he saw people writing the prayers and notes on a piece of paper, and they put it on the wall. So he decided to do the same. He took out some paper and he wrote, "Dear Father, I beg you to forgive me for the pain I caused you. And please know that nothing that you taught me was in vain. I will not betray your family's debts. I promise. So when he finished writing his note, Joey started to look for a place to insert it on the wall, but all the crevices were filled. It took him a little while, and trust me, sometimes it can be challenging, to finally find a spot where he could put his paper, the right place to put his paper. And when he slid his paper, he accidentally dislodged another one that had been resting there. Oh no, I've pushed someone else's note. And suddenly, overtaken by curiosity, Joey did something that he would never have done usually. He decided to open the note and read it. And this is what he read. My dear son Joey, if you should ever happen to come to Israel and somehow miraculously find this note, this is what I want you to know. I always loved you, even when you hurt me, and I will never stop loving you. You are and always will be my beloved son. And Joey, please know that I forgive you for everything, and I only hope that you in turn will forgive a foolish old man. Signed, Adam Rickless, Cleveland, Ohio. I'm repeating it, this is a true story. And if you go to Israel and Jerusalem, you will find that synchronicity such as this happens. So while I'm always amazed about the incredible, amazing synchronicities that happen in Jerusalem and in Israel, I am not surprised that such a thing would happen there. Forgiveness might be one of the most godly acts that we may be able to perform. It is very difficult. I myself had to do this exercise not too long ago. But it is extremely liberating. When you hold on to grudge, it brings on a snowball effect of more and more grudge. The opposite is true. What we want to surround ourselves with, grudge and negativity. Because negativity is energy. And this energy, negative energy, is very strong, very powerful. It brings you down. It is extremely heavy. Because grudge brings anger, brings jealousy. All the negative emotions, they bring you down. But if you activate your muscle of forgiveness, it dissipates everything. This is a miraculous way to remove the heaviness of the negativity. Because when you are brought down with negativity, you have tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. And if you activate your muscle of forgiveness, what happens miraculously is that your loving kindness is also activated. And when this happens, the opposite energy of negativity happens. It's light. You feel light, elevated, and aligned with the universe and beautiful synchronicity. And instead of having tunnel vision, you have an open, wide open vision. And you feel good. And the more you feel good, the more you are aligned with the beautiful energy of the universe and the divine energy, the more you're attracted. And the more you exude it and give it. I may make it sound like asking for forgiveness is easy. It's not easy either. It's not an easy thing. You need to admit to yourself that we're wrong. It's not always easy to admit this to ourselves. It requires a lot of self-honesty and introspection. Asking God, asking people for forgiveness is also very holy. By doing so, you bring so much holiness in your life. This is something that is extremely real. Please remember this. Asking for forgiveness brings holiness in your life. Joey, for example, when he realized he was wrong, he had to admit to himself he was wrong. He knew he was wrong, and he decided to do something about it. Even if he couldn't go to his father, he decided to try to do something. I'm going to go to Jerusalem. I'm going to go to the holiest site, and I'll try to speak to my father one way or the other. And beautiful synchronicity happened. He knew, it doesn't happen to everybody, but he knew he was forgiven. This is such a simple recipe. We say, may you be inscribed in the book of life for blessings, so on and so forth. How to be inscribed for blessings. Ask for forgiveness, grant forgiveness, random acts of loving kindness. All this have a way to find back a way to us. It's a vicious circle of beautiful blessings and revealed miracles. May you all be blessed. You should all be blessed to be inscribed for this year, 5784. Thanks to your incredible acts of loving kindness and forgiveness for a year of abundant blessings, revealed miracles. And together, let's bring this world higher and higher. B'Shabbos, Gidyantev, Shana Tova. We continue with Kiddush on page 24. You have a Kiddush cup?
I don't have a Kiddush.
You don't have a Kiddush cup, oh boy. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go downstairs and try to find some grape juice. So, like, can someone tap dance or something?
So it's like
Are you going?
It's like Mitchell's gonna find us some grape juice.
Carol, don't move. Like, your foot is hurting.
Thank
Please
you,
stay
Mitchell
here.
and Ada. I'm just saying, thank you, Mitchell and Ada, for finding
yes.
the grape juice. Or the wine, or whatever we've got.
Da 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 We have a hero. We're going to give it to the Chazan. Thank you. I would love to do it, but
That's not hard.
thank you so much. So page 24. Oh, you may rise. A little bit of exercise.
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei
Amen.
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'charbanu mikol amrom amanu mikol hashomot v'kiddush ha'ara v'mitzvotaha v'atitem lanu Adonai Eloheinu v'yahava et yom hashabat hazeh v'et yom hazikaron hazeh Yom Zikaron Torah V'Ahava Mikra Kodesh Zecher L'Tziat Mitzrayim Kibanu B'Charta Ve'otanu Kidashta V'Kol Ha'avim U'Divrei Emek V'Kayam La'ad Baruch Atah Adonai Melech al kol haaretz, Mekadesh Hashabbat v'Yisrael. Melech al kol haaretz, Mekadesh Hashabbat v'Yisrael. Melech al kol haaretz, Hashabbat v'Yisrael. V'yom hazikaron. Shehecheyanu v'kiyamanu v'hegiyanu l'asman.
Amen. Aleinu, page 25.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon ha'kol, l'ateiz k'dai l'sefereshi, l'osan k'gei ha'rason, l'osan k'shmechot ha'adam, l'osan k'gei ha'adam, v'kol aleinu v'kol ha'olam, v'anam yo'im, u'mishpachas v'kabumodin, לפניהם מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. כתוב בתורת אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד
You may be seated. We turn to page 27 for the song 27. Oh, look at that. Page 27 of Psalm 27. Well, it's not organized. And this is the song for the Yom Kippurim.
Adonai ori v'yisami me'era. Amar libi bakshufanai, bakshufanai. Amar libi bakshufanai, ufanai et panecha Adonai avakesh et panecha Adonai avakesh. Luleha amanti lehirot b'Adonai be'eretz chayim ha'avehel Adonai hazak yamanti libecha v'kavel Adonai.
Mourners and those of you observing the outside, please rise for the Mourners Kaddish, which is found on page 26. Yekadel v'yekadesh Shem Yehovah,
Amen.
ve'alma divrach yihutev v'yamlich malchutev, v'chayechol v'yamechol v'chayedechol v'Yisrael, ba'agalam b'zman karim v'emu amen. Yeheh Shem Yehovah mevorach le'olam ve'le'mayam. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומן ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקדושה ולכבוד לעילא ולעילא מכל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תאמירן בעלמא ואמו אמן יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו וכל ישראל ואמו אמן עושה שלום במרומה והוא יעשה שלום עלינו וכל ישראל ואמרו Amen. Tomorrow morning, services at 9 o'clock, and I will do my best so we can have lunch at a normal time. Okay? And then Sunday, tomorrow, because it's Shabbos, there's no shofar, even if the shofar is there, so it's just to count us. And Sunday, please come. I fill up all the seats so we can all hear the shofar after the Torah and Musaf and the final Kaddish. It's really amazing. So Saturday and Sunday, 9 o'clock, we conclude with Yigdal on page 28.
Yigdal Elohim Hai ve'yishtabach nimtzad ye'ed el metziuto
Echad ve'yachid ke'yichudо le'olam v'gam ein sof le'ahaduto
Ein lo damut haduf ve'eino guf lo narok alav kedushato
Kalmor lechomaka Hashem yivra Rishon ve'neshit le'reshito
Ino Adon Olam ve'chol notzar Yoreg gevulato u'malchuto
Shefar le'u'akol le'pano Asher segulato ve'tifato
Lo kam be'Yisrael k'Moshe Navi u'mabit et emunato
Torah temet natan ve'amoel Aya le'biyo ne'man beito
Lo yachal Yisrael ve'lo yamir gato le'olamim le'zulato
Sofer ve'aset aleinu Navi le'sotafar be'kamato
Gomer le'ish kaset k'mifalo Noten le'rashara k'rishato
ישלח לקץ ימים משיחנו לבדוק מחד הקץ ישועתו
Metim Yechayel Be'roch Hasdo Baruch Ateyah Shem Tehilato
מתים יחייל באור חסדו ברוך הדעה של תהילתו Please rise for blessing. יברכך אדוני וישמרך. יאר אדוני פניו אליך ויחונך. יישא אדוני פניו אליך וישם לך Shalom. Good Shabbos, good Yanta, good Tayor. See you tomorrow. Shkoyach.
Okay.
YouTube channel, but you don't see this.